Hola. Hi, Sea Dog. What's up? I don't feel like waiting out the ads. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little late, but I was hanging out with Faye, and that takes priority.
Trinity Cause just redeemed first.
Thank you for redeeming first. Hello. Hi. Yeah, no, Faye takes priority over you guys. Sorry to tell you. To be fair, I feel like you guys feel the exact same way. Faye takes priority. No, she's having a bit of a rough day, I think. We, this morning we did have training. Waiting on someone? Okay, alright. We did have a training session, and I was kind of glad for it because she has been having this excess energy that she can't really use anywhere because it's way too hot. Like, even a house. And the training facility is a really nice place where, you know, there is air conditioning in the room where she can actually run. So, but, you know, it meant having to go by car, which I did put on the air conditioning before we went. So, it was sort of cool in the car, but still always takes up quite a bit of her when she has to go somewhere in the car, I guess. And that on top of the heat, and we slept really badly. So, yeah. However, we are here for a small play? No, that's not what I wanted to call it. Gaming, that's the word. Small gaming session. Let me show you guys the game. In theory. Okay. There we go. So, yeah. I don't fully know how far into the game we were again. But we'll figure... Oh, we're day 4. Yeah, but also story-wise. We'll figure it out. We got this. The rain music's gonna put me to sleep. Hey, Sidok, do you have any sleep to catch up on, perhaps? Hi, Eli. Yeah, we kinda did. Well, the shop is still standing, that's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. Right. Town was being taken over by ravens and crows. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenclaw empty-handed. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Wait, aren't you my boss? Well, good thing you didn't see. A little. Well, here's your chance, I guess. What is this? How did that work? Right. It's green porcelain with gold, a white feather, pinkish gemstone. Okay. Yeah, pretty much as expected. A smell like rotten egg. Yay. And nothing to remark. I have no clue. Because I don't remember. Well, who are these again? Wait. Oh, right. We had a whole book about symbology. In this game, I am taking care of an antiquities store. Except the person who owns the store has left me with nothing but a book. And in that book, there's sort of some descriptions, but also not necessarily very well. I have people coming into the shop and they're gonna ask some... Really? Man, they're gonna ask me for an item that I have, most likely, hopefully. And in the meantime, there's lore going on in the background that I tend to not really take into account very much up until the end. Oh, she's wearing the necklace I gave her. Oh, alright. I'm not a good person. I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make changes stick this time? Banish inner demons. Oh, God. I don't think I fully remember. I don't think I remember much, actually. Darn it. Oh, but we had this thing, right? And she wants demons. Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. Wait, but isn't that what she already has? Where's my horn shackle? Oh, here. We can try that one. And we pet the cat. Very big one. We always pet the cat. Francesca. The Evoken didn't snap. The Evoken didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. Strange, at times he appears almost awake, but he's deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I know this is a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Oh, do I already have a sleep vessel? I do not. Okay. Sleep vessel. The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 thaumatic disciplines. Selenic, Triadic, yep, Noctic, Diurnic, Wixig, and Mentic. They help people stay awake beyond all natural limits by storing their fatigue. See, don't get ideas, okay? Just sleeping also works. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle. Oh, right. Well, I'm not selling it to you. Still, undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. See, it's a bad thing. 6 points of a sleep vessel, that's all we have. You have 6 points. Sense of crackling energy. Well, that sounds like something that would keep you awake. Sleep vessel. Okay. The trickle wasn't good. What are you? You have six thingies, but you... Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, see? So this one has blood. How about no? Well, it is 6 points. Those are also points, I guess. You're not giving me much of anything to work with. Which other one has 6 points? Right, I have more stuff over here, but there's not a whole lot of stuff over here, right? Or do you? Why are they in there? Sounds are muffled. It's also a hearing thingy. Why was it in a drawer? Yeah, it is very, very nice. But it only has a darkness when you have used it. She still needs to use it. So unless I have been using it, which I heavily recommend against. Why is it? This game is annoying. No, I wanna sleep. Sleep vessel. I'm pretty sure we didn't put it in a drawer. Okay, these are now they're empty. What's this? Okay. Yeah. We put something in here. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would have found it too. Silent breath. I don't think I have that yet. No, I don't. Hello. There are those that consider the white heart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. The silent breath contains a small token from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Yeah, exactly. Giving a sense of danger before it arrives. And it has parts of a stag thingy in it. I'm only now noticing that they move. Yeah. But these have all been identified already. That's fossilized, it's not bone. What about this? No, it's all clay. What was that? Maybe it's just a stack carving. Well, that's completely made of clay. Silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Okay. We have nothing to remark. And that's the only thing we have. So metagaming wise, we should be sensing danger, methinks. Maybe the stag just has really, really long hair. I don't know. Okay, have we... We can try opening this one again. Cool, nothing changed. Why did we put that in there again? I don't remember why, but I trust our past selves. Oh, right, I wasn't supposed to open it. Yeah, no, okay, fair. Well, my boss doesn't care that I opened this either, so... Would this be both a hunter's boon as well as... No, because it gives power. Also, this is a tooth, right? It's not a part of a horn or something. I don't know. I am confused. Deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Oh god, what is this? What are we doing? Oh, we're rolling. Click a segment of the seal to bank the dice. Huh? Why would I wanna... What? I'm confused. Do we need stars in that one, or what's the idea? Does that count? Okay, that's not how it works. It's no Yahtzee. Stars can be any matching symbol. Thank you for telling me that. That would have been great to know for that one. What was this? I don't remember. Right. Does that also work? No. I need a second snake. Break the seal. How do I break the seal? Help! Hi, yes. Roll, lock, bank any symbol. The goal is to break the seal. Match the dice symbols to a section of the seal to break it. Stars are wild. They can be any symbol as long as they're all the same. Roll the dice as many times as you like. Click the dice to unlock them. If you get 3 crossbones before banking, you lose a life. 5 of a kind automatically breaks the seal. I have 2 snakes. Oh. Is that good? I am so confused. Because it doesn't allow me to bank the snake. It doesn't allow me to bank anything. well... thank you, but I don't think this is helping. I deny, that is true. Keep on rolling cats. Okay. Oh, now it does. Yeah, I see. Okay. But what did I do with these then? Okay. I feel like I could have explained that a little bit better before I closed those two. But... no, I was just clicking. It said to click, so I click. Right. Okay, see ya. My dearest. I don't know, because this is... everything is bronze. I don't know. I was joking. No, it's all good. Silent breath, okay. I was joking. Rufus. Hello. I've always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have a personal interest in the Celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risk. Now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. Hi. Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't stain your headphones, mouse, keyboard. Okay. Wait. You have speakers on. So is Prince in the room perchance? Oh, stream can't hear Discord.
No, he's downstairs with downstairs.
Thank you, Trinity.
But no, I went to the hairdressers 3 weeks ago to get my diary done.
Yeah.
And I don't think she did the bleaching stage long enough because my red dye's already faded.
Darn.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. £75, which isn't actually bad for her hair dye, but like...
But still.
She's, like, you know... I pay for a long term. I mentioned I have a festival to go to. I mentioned why I'm getting it done. I'm still sat here with red hair dye in, so... Imagine how Finn felt with the random message of, I just bought hair dye.
Yeah.
I think I made him shit himself. So, what are we up to on stream? What are we doing?
I am playing Strange Antiquities.
Oh.
Strange horticulture was a bit more up my alley, I think.
What are we doing?
Y-
Oh, hi, Katie.
Yeah. Okay, so the dataless link can produce a levitation field. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary but might point to some facet of flight. A feather or the wings of a bird. Oh, I missed that part. A feather or the wings of a bird. Okay. Are you...
Below, there's a game we need to play when I come back. You've seen it, definitely.
Which game?
Cat mail.
Oh god, I don't know if I saw that.
Warren tweeted about it, so I'm assuming you've seen it.
I'm not, unless what a lot of people think, I'm not on Twitter 24/7. I have not seen it, but this looks fun.
It's literally a game where you're working in a mail office.
Cool.
I've been playing it solo. It was really fun.
Alright.
I want to cause chaos. So I'm playing it when I come back.
Alright.
I've already got it. I love it. I love it so much. I've already streamed it.
Cool.
But it also wasn't away. It's great.
I have been playing Librarian though.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing this first playthrough without any magic.
Yeah, I did magic my first playthrough. Thank God.
I'm like, I think it said 19 hours in.
How many books you done?
Somewhere over 2,000.
Fucking hell. What's it, Trinity? Me, Chaos, never. I'm not a part of Chaos. Nope. I'm not even a part of Chaos events, because I could never. What? Yeah, I'm Chaos Psycho a lot. What do you have to do, though? I'm confused.
Give me 1 second while I write this down before I forget. Link, right? Titleless link? Yeah. So I have all of these items and such with descriptions that I can inspect it, and I can be like, oh well, I feel it, and there's raised detailing, and it smells like nothing special, and it doesn't make me feel any specific way.
Okay.
With those descriptions, I have to fit them to the descriptions in the book. So I need to figure out what these are, because my mentor, my boss, left me with only a book, and that's it. Very, yeah.
This is a game.
It's a
That
game.
exists. Oh, it's a cat.
Yeah, you could pet the cat, so, you know.
That's cute. I like that. The other part, maybe not. It's maybe not my kind of game, but
Well, the plant one is a bunch easier and more fun. But
it's better.
yeah. The cat saved my life. Yeah, I like this cat. Jupiter. Yeah.
How did it save your life?
By swatting at dice that were about to kill me.
Oh, nice.
The ravens are back, I see. It looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleaston Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know that there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. All I ask is that you stay out of the south tower and the master bedroom, and run anything you find by me first, of course. Gleaston Castle.
Okay.
Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase. Where are we going in here? Walk past the
I'm gonna leave
main...
you to it. I'm gonna go back to VC over here.
Thank you.
On the chaos I was doing.
The chaos? Wait,
Oh, by the way,
what?
did I tell you I brought the hair dye 20 minutes ago? It's already in my hair.
It's been in your hair for 20 minutes?
No, I brought it 20 minutes ago.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah.
Nice, I think.
There's a reason I don't keep hair dye in my house.
Because it gets used too quickly.
Yes. I have dyed my hair so many colours in the space of, like, on a whim of 5 seconds. So, yeah, we don't keep hair dye in this house. Well, I don't.
Alright.
But anyway, have fun stream. Good luck with this game. It's something.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
something. Yeah, good luck.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye, chat.
Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Okay. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door on the left. Turn it. To the left. Follow that down the end and go through the door on the left. There's a small plinth. This is not a room. Down to the end. This one? Then wait. We also have Mars in winter, rising in summer. Thank you! Good luck, have fun! Mars in winter. Oh. Oh. Where's Mars is also on Ray. Iron. Mean hedgerows and worn pillars frame the space. Gravel crunches underfoot. The only sound in the otherwise quiet courtyard. There's no reason to linger. Okay. Rising in summer. Wait, where did my thingy go? Oh, here. Rising. Mars in summer. No, wait, Mars in... Wait, what was it? Come back! Mars in winter. No, winter isn't here, so... Okay, and then rising in summer. And that's all we have. Okay. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Well, this has to be the main staircase, right? Look, walk past it, turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end. And go through the door to the left. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room, next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Gemstones. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You need to go into the archive and can I explore further into the castle? Am I allowed to go somewhere else? Doesn't seem right. There's nothing here. Oh, okay, never mind. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Okay. You are gonna be a very specific house. Okay, but I won't be able to completely overlay it because I can't tilt it. Okay. Does this say anything else? No, it doesn't. Okay. This is a light mode I can't do anything about, so. They're all the wrong way around. The ones that I find that could potentially be related, it's this one. But everything else highlights as well. One has such a different shape. Yeah, they're not solo. So, is it a room? Oh god, it's a room. The portrait of some dear lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absentmindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crater under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. This is cold, this is warm, cold and smooth. Pinkish gemstone, bronze, and stone. Alright. Hi, Jupiter. Good morning. Hi, David. It's always good to see you. Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those with those darn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. Can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. The triangle. Triangle of pine trees. Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangular cups at the heart of Heathwood, I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I'm struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there is something unusual there, at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. Tree pendants, arranged in a triangle shape. Sorry. Hi Gus. It has been many years since I've performed the rite of red knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. I tried to place an Ironside and they sent me here. The Orford spire. I don't think we have that one marked yet, right? No, that one's gemstones. Where's my book? Here's my book. It's not the book I was needing, but that's okay. Orford spire. During the rite of the Red Knights, an Orford spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Well, this one is covered in blood. Two of the points of the item are visible in the sketch. Closer inspection reveals dry blood. Okay. Orford spire. Okay. Hi Eli, what's up? I need to go away for a few days again. You just arrived. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. Oh, they seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is I burned that bridge long ago. Would you lend me that Guise of Lillian? Only the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Just go grab. It's your store. Grab it. Versus, oh, it's a test. Maybe it's a These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used... that is this one then. Where is it? Guys of Lillian. So there we go. Oh, you're a new person, Rebecca Rose. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been in painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Grace Remnant or Spirit Eye? Okay. What are the two? These objects induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. That sounds like it would work. Or, what was the other one? Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It's not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. No, we need the Ares Remnant. Okay, so the gemstones are arranged in the shape of... has to be that one. Hello, those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Calgarth, and another fella a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. Now this fog too. Folk. With nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. That's something nice and bright in mind. How about a candle? I can give him the candle. I kind of want to. Oh, darn it. Sunbond. It doesn't even say anything. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. So we have a gemstone of light, and it's very lightweight, made of a non-precious metal. It is very light. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we should look into the gemstones first. Oh god. Sunstone and amber? Amber would make a lot of sense. It just says orange gemstone. Really? A non-precious metal. A gemstone of light. Warmer. Okay, so that could be it. Polished, warm, golden wood. Sounds are muffled. What is this? I don't know whether bronze is bronze not a precious. Hi. Precious metals. Oh, yeah, of course. And then bronze is a mixture of things, so that's not a natural one. Sunbond. Sunbond. Hello. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Hogan Grim in the coming days. Hogan Grim. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth, to seek his judgment, path of a warrior to help the dead find out. What are we talking about? Well, it seems to be a mask with horns. We can only have one of those, Hogan Grim. We can find a sketch of Holgar. Oh, well. Hogan Grim. Okay. I kind of want to go explore a bit more. Where are we going? Let's go. Oh, that's not gonna end well, is it? Library. The Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge. Its shelves well stocked and well kept. A place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian Simone sits at her desk. Wait. We already read this. Nothing new. Okay. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Steps. Up the stairs, left and left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Okay. Up the stairs. And left. Left again. This one left and left again. Second on the right. Well, we can't really go second on the right there, can we? Up which stairs? Up the stairs. Well, if I go up the stairs here, left again makes sense. And then it's second on the right is where I spend each night. 1, 2. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets sunlight in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Oh. Great. No, probably not. Makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. Yeah. No, that is fair. Hard and worryingly sharp. Great. No, you know what? You can go in here with all the other creepy items. Hi, Jupiter. Helena. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. Didn't we have that one already? These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name. A fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however, whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. Okay, we have 2 sound thingies. The leaves are similar to the leaves in the sketch of the plant. Okay. St. John's Anvil. St. John's Anvil. Awesome. Yep. No. You need to go here. Sorry. Barton Potter. You must be the thaumaturg's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. Speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. Gosh, Elva stone. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort that caused by otherwise incurable ailments. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline. Selenic. Nope, this one. Selenic. Of the moon. And the moon is silver. This is 10. Elva stone. Do we have anything else? A connection that's also reflected in their design. So it's a moon-based and silver. Elva stone. Nice. Hi, Barola. It's you again. I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Umbra. A fisherman they found yesterday had been up at Wyatt back, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. Wyatt Beck. Oh. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. Wyatt Beck. Wyatt Beck. Okay, fine. At the top of the hill is a cluster of grassy mounds. The barrows, whoever is buried in them, must have been important in their time. That's all I've got. 3 minutes of ads. Yeah, unfortunately. It is to prevent all of the reloads and the people coming in to have to view ads every single time it reloads. Because Twitch is like that. I appreciate people watching ads though. Francis Mason. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It sounds like a hyper-focus thing. Have you tried, you know, have you been assessed for ADHD? Someone told me I need a caustic... Oh, it is rather pretty though. Someone told me I need a caustic purifier and that this is the place to get it. Small topaz gemstone, known as the Eye, is placed in a strong smelling liquid. Vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed of... Okay. Topaz gemstone is placed in a strong smelling liquid. Topaz gemstone. What is this again? Think. Oh, I didn't even notice the symbol being vinegar. Whoops. Well. Caustic purifier. Welcome back from ads. I highly appreciate you watching them. I'm sorry you had to sit through them though. Simone! I've learned something interesting that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built strange antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I have learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something that I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Alcove key. Horn shackle evoken, and then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery. Something moon. What do we have in terms of moon? Moonstone Guardian. Okay. Alcove key. Orange shackle. alcove key. This one. Okay, horn shackle. Oh, we already have that one. We do. Hello.
The hairdryer has been washed out.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for it to dry because I like to air dry my hair, but it's looking red, chat. It's looking red.
It's
so I'll give you an
red.
update.
Nice.
You know, came in, said I was dyeing my hair. Now I've like, you know, done the whole thing. Why is everyone on vacation right now? Kelly's on vacation, Troyan's on vacation, you're on vacation. What is up with it? I'm about to be on vacation.
It's kind of the time. It is kind of the time.
Technically I didn't go on vacation. Technically I did. How do I word that? Did I go on vacation? I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. You know? I don't know. Hey. That's a goat.
That's a goat. That is very true.
Hi, hazy dog. I dyed my hair. I got bored. No one should ever let me go bored.
For the management of Hobsphere and Noctic Sight, these tend to take the form of a comforting guardian.
I look like when I was washing it out blue, it looked so red that I thought like I was dying. Right?
Okay.
Like, I knew what I was washing out, but like, you know,
Yeah, it's always so
like
weird.
Death. It looked like death, and I thought, have I actually hit my head and I haven't noticed? Like, hello? It's good. It's fine. So guys, you should subscribe to Lukewarm, you know? If you have a Prime sub, don't forget to check that. You might have one. So, you know? Do it. I'm watching. And gift. You can gift subs to people if you have the money. If you don't worry about it. You can do that.
It also stops you from having to watch the ads.
Exactly. You don't want the ads. I can't believe I've given 7,445 bits. That's actually shocking. That is shocking.
Kinda.
Numbers.
Yeah, kinda.
But hey, at least it isn't like the 169 subs that Bram gave.
True. Can always be worse, I guess.
61, so you know? It could always be worse. It's almost like you did a subathon. That's crazy.
Yeah, insane, right?
We can do another one so I can turn up at your house and be on stream.
Oh gosh.
That was fun. Should me and Bram cause chaos? Yeah, me and Bram, like, we're amazing at chaos. You know?
And Bram isn't even part of the Chaos crew.
In it. So like, you know? I'm gonna go back to VC I was in. I just wanted to give an update. I give you an update.
Thank you. Yeah, no, great.
If you're still in VC at that point, because this is gonna take a while.
We'll see.
If not, you're gonna have photos sent to you in DMs.
Gotcha. Alright.
Bye, stream. Bye bye.
Bye. It could, if it's not this, it could be this one, because that's Selenic. Oh god. Thank you for the extra camels, though. Alright, what are these? A sharp aroma. Interesting, okay. And now we have this one. pleasant scent that reminds me of the forest. Okay. Hi, Jim. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I've gone quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Hearing charm. Oh, that means we can explore some more. Fine. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. Is the guy... Wait, the guy who came in with pain in his eye, or said his eye was... That was his left eye, right? Huh. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. This sounds problematic. Okay. Statue of some sort? The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Excuse me, what? The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Galfrey's tower is 22. 22. The maiden in the guard and the tower. Do we have another tower? Well, not there. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. What tower? Maiden in the tower. But then this one doesn't have trees. Neat hedgerows and wooden pillars form the space. Gravel crunches underfoot, the only sound but otherwise quiet courtyard. Mason Castle. That's not on here, right? The maiden in the tower points the way. It has the same... Yeah. That doesn't do anything. You could ring the bell on a customer. Okay. That's not helpful. I wanted a hint about this note. Darn it. A strange arrangement of rocks resembling a Stonehenge site but on a smaller scale. Which with purpose, though what the purpose is remains a mystery. The locals call it the Eye. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. I might just go around and click on the trees that I find. Lady Rosalind built the folly in a memory of her lost husband, lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands, wind-worn and empty, overlooking the water. I checked the turret just in case, nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. Wait. Bleakstone stands in the circle in quiet defiance of time. Once home to witchcraft and rituals, now abandoned, silent, like the surrounding lake. There's magic here I can feel it, but nothing left for me to uncover. Wait, the maiden? And the tower points the way. But, okay, not these trees then. Neon! Which tower? Okay. I found what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there is nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and a gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Hi Verona, welcome back. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Gelgarth Hall now. Oh, wait. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier and she said the two women they found are still in the same state as the others, and a trans and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryan has asked me to drop this off. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. Got myself outside its door 3 days ago and went inside for old time's sake. Wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It's taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write you this letter, but I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Where are we going? An abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. Second from the left in a row of 4. And row across from there. Second on the left in a row of 4. Second to the left in a row. Oh. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all. But I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove in a house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out onto the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening at all, but after a while I notice an inscription that simply says, "I open to the voice." Okay, I open to the voice. The voice of Cernunnos. Voice of... The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Ah! Oh right, speaking of, what is this? Lester. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It's not my intention to bring your attention a matter of contention. I don't like you. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the atomic art. A leaden heart. These items depict the god Cernunnos in his human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. Cernunnos. Okay. His more human form. Okay. Okay. What does that symbol mean? Confusion. Yeah, maybe not, then. What about that other symbol? What is this one? Okay, I was on that page. Weakness. Okay. Interesting. Okay, right. Well, let's try again. No. These items depict the god Cernunnos in a non-human form. Oh. Okay. Okay. Could be. I feel like that's the only one that made sense. Yeah. Ooh, the Eagle's Gift is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. Okay. Lead Heart. Sorry. Hey Angus, what's up? Oh, you're not Eli. Good job at noting that. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Thank you. Oh god, black gemstone is death, isn't it? Okay. I should probably keep that one separate. Hi, Eli. It was my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I am going to need to rely on you for a little longer. Here. Okay, never mind. The owner of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerfoot was found in. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I'll be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take a Massithian charm to smooth things over between us. Well, all the Massithian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather. Usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. Warm and tingly. It's raining, so... Wait, come again? Carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of planetary metals. Well, that doesn't give me a whole lot, does it? Okay. Scythian charm. Nice, alright. Francesca, welcome back. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent, they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Dranthium tea from a restful mother might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. I see. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain. Witch's finger. Okay, Witch finger? Restful mother. Restful mother. Nether is a thaumaturgus linked to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, drinking on different properties depending on the type of nether. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. Okay, but I have multiple of these. Is it this one? Sharp. Well, I hope it's that one. How was I? Embedded iolite gemstones, stones of peace. Oh. You know what? Can you turn this on, please? Restful nether, right? Yeah. Restful nether. Actually, I don't want it to be turned on because I want it to be colored. Right, I forgot about that. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Jupiter. Hi, Rebecca. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Aries Remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but already I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook. I used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Excuse me, what? Alright. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting a little bit of a stomach ache. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Before I have to leave all in a rush. Like if it gets worse over time. It probably will. Probably. So I will raid you guys out. We're going to Shaib. Shaib is doing MCSR. It has only just gone live, so wait. Huh? Hello, could you please? Is Shaib not live? Why did that not work? Shaib is live. There we go. Now it works. Alright. Next stream is gonna be Thursday. It's gonna be a productive stream. Most likely. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna leave it at that. Because, yeah. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll continue this another moment. We still have quite a bit to go, as you can see. Alright. See you guys soon. Have a nice evening. Bye. 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 Bye.